It's time for Up Close and Personal Conversations right here on Power 106 Nick Cannon Mornings, and I'm with these guys. The one and only setting it off for Vallejo.
Vallejo, California.
One time, SOB RBE. What's good, y'all?
Yes, sir. What's up with it?
Appreciate you for having us.
Man, come on, man. We got to. We found y'all came on Wild and Out, represented real heavy.
Yes, sir. We trying to go on there again, turn that motherfucker.
Pull up when you trying to come up.
ASAP.
Man, we was just talking about it too before we came up
ASAP.
in here. He was saying,
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
doing like, man, we got it. Last time we just did the little, we trying to, you feel me?
Yeah,
to
we
be more involved,
let's
you feel me?
tell the
Gotta be
truth. We
more
tried to put
involved.
y'all on the team. Y'all was like,
God.
we too cool. We ain't with them jokes. We real gangsters.
Nah, we ain't on that no more.
Yeah, so y'all ready to have fun?
You feel me?
Y'all trying to have fun now? Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, but Antisocial, man, that's one of my favorite joints. That joint is
Appreciate
crazy.
it, man.
And then since then, I mean, shoot, Black Panther took y'all to a whole nother level, right?
Yeah,
Nah, for
for
real.
sure.
That's
That was
crazy.
big.
That paramedic record.
that
So
was big.
is that does that officially like the biggest record?
Yeah,
Damn
that's our
near,
big
huh?
record for sure.
How do you measure that? Because I feel like, I mean, I love that record, but I
Yeah,
feel like
appreciate
when Antisocial or one of them other joints
I feel
come
like-
on in the
I feel like
club,
it's really
End
people-
Zone, something like that,
Yeah.
people go crazy.
Yeah, I feel like people really know the difference. I feel like our core fans and stuff, they mess with the antis, the antisocial, all that kind of stuff. But I feel like the people who didn't know us,
As a
like the
whole.
bigger, like the bigger mainstream crowd, they know us from Paramedic. They might not know all our actual core music or our albums and nothing like that, but they know that song. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds for real.
And people don't really know what SOB RBE stands for.
Yeah,
Strictly Only Brothers,
and Real
Real
Boy
Boy-
Entertainment.
Real Boy Entertainment.
Yeah.
Now, so that means there was two crews and y'all just put it together?
Yes, sir.
All right, so
Yeah, we
obviously
came together. Yeah.
Real Boy Entertainment that was your
That
joint,
was,
right?
No, that was
Oh,
mine.
jeez.
And then
I'm strictly only brothers, you feel
yeah,
me?
that was
Oh,
SOB.
okay. I was just thinking because of the name, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I'm the boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, the boy, real
Nah,
boy.
it just like coming up in Vallejo, like around like I was in probably like middle school. She was like freshman, like around that time in high school. It was like boy was like a big word. Like Big Sean was just coming out. Like everybody was saying boy.
Yeah.
And we was young too, so it's like, and we couldn't really just say.
Y'all still
We still young, but I mean, like we was underage. You feel me? So
Right.
we had to use
12,
boy.
14,
Yeah, so we
feel
had to use boy. We couldn't
Instead of
say
nigga.
that.
Yeah, we used to be like,
exactly,
like on some
exactly.
you's a real boy if you woo woo woo. You
Yeah,
feel me?
exactly. We just
like
say
that.
boy. You feel me? And then so
So y'all could have been called Strictly Only Niggas if it or Real Nigga Entertainment.
yeah, for
real.
sure.
We was on some different shit, though.
That's really what it came from, just being a real nigga. It's like,
Nah,
man,
for
let me
real.
think of something that really stick with me. What's crazy is I really came up with Real Boy Entertainment with my granny. I was like 8.
Tell me.
So that's why it was Real Boy, cause
Oh, 'cause you
I
didn't
mean,
wanna
cause
say
I
nigga
couldn't tell
in
my
front of
grandma
granny.
like Real Nigga Entertainment,
Yeah.
so I had to say boy. So, I think I was probably in the room or something, and she was just thinking. We was just thinking, cause she was like my manager.
Yeah.
She was helping me ever since I was little. Like she really believed in me, like to do the music. So that's really how I came up with it with my grandma. So. You feel me? Then
Shouts
as
out to Grant.
we got older, you feel me? As we got older and all that, you know,
SOBXRBE.
everything mature, and then you feel me, getting into street life and all that. But before all that, it was just straight family orientated. That's why
Yeah, and then
we always
now
say
y'all
it's family. You feel
stars now. How's that life different, man? How y'all like go from young kids to now still young kids, but in a whole
Man.
To
different
be
life?
honest, the way I look at it from my perspective, we came on hot, but I feel like it's like we back to underdogs again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like
Why is that? How did that happen?
I feel like
it's
that's
a lot of
just-
fuckery
Because
been going on.
I thought it was about to go like songs with Kendrick.
Yeah,
like,
and I feel like too, coming from the Bay Area, it's like we don't really get a lot of light. Like that's why I feel like, say for instance, like with
you
Anti
from where
and all these
E40
songs.
from?
Yeah.
But look how many different
You
people
gotta
that
take
then came
advantage
up
of that
out the
light,
Bay,
though,
and
like,
all we
gotta-
know is E40.
And short.
That's really E40 and Too Short for sure. But I'm like them is like the top 2 tier. It's
Jeezy.
like
G-Eazy,
G-Eazy.
K-Lani.
I mess with G-Eazy,
Y'all-
but we
yeah.
rappers though.
Yeah,
like
right,
you
right,
feel
right,
me?
right,
Like
right.
we black too. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna throw that,
yeah.
but that's just the honest to God
that's-
truth.
that
We
is
black
real.
too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's different.
It's more
you feel me
difficult.
compared to a
Nah,
G-Eazy.
for real.
Even though he from the Bay and all that, and I mess with G-Eazy tough. That's my brother, but I'm just saying. You feel me? It's kind of
Yeah.
it's a different comparison for real.
I think people know y'all too, though.
Yeah, nah. I'm like, I feel like where he coming from is like, like these days everybody, you gotta drop. You gotta be now, right here. They
And y'all
want the
didn't do
music
that.
fast. But you feel me? We was
Why
fresh
not?
out of high
You
school.
said there's a lot of fuckery going
yeah,
on.
we
in
fresh
there.
out of high school.
Fuckery shit going on.
Is it just based that you? Would you say it was personal business or like just?
I feel like
y'all
it's
just wasn't in that
It
vibe.
was-
I feel like
both.
it's both. Like you feel me? Coming up in this game at first, like being young, you just into the music. It's
So
just
what
about
got
the
y'all
music.
back into the booth? Well, y'all here now.
Shit, niggas embracing the life. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas gotta
You gotta get to that
niggas
bag.
gotta deal with
Yeah,
the
get-
niggas gotta
yeah,
deal with
for
the
real.
cards that they was dealt with. You feel me?
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
You gotta take advantage
it's
of
really
that shit.
taking a lot of losses and coming up. You feel me? It's like for us, like we was in a real like what we live in, like in our raps and stuff. A lot of people mess with us because what we saying is real stuff. Like we don't like we come metaphors this and that, but if you really listen to our music, you know like this coming from a real place. We really living this.
Really talking about that real street
exactly.
life.
So we coming from doing paramedic and all this, and we going back to the block. So we posted on the block with a gold single.
Yeah.
You feel me? With
Niggas get
this, that, and this.
thirsty,
Like
and
you dumb.
exactly, and all that. But we young, so we didn't really have no people around us, I guess,
To tell us right
get
from
us
wrong, you
out
feel
that
me?
situation.
They see it, motherfuckers that see us in the hood while we got gold singles. They think that shit cool. You
Exactly,
feel me? They
you
gonna
feel
encourage
me?
that shit.
We
you
from
feel
the
me?
hood, so the hood, they like
Yeah,
they not finna tell us.
Yeah,
oh,
y'all in
man,
the
need to
hood
get
with
out of
the
here.
with the diamonds on and all that.
with the chains on, everything.
I'm
It's-
in the next nigga hood with my diamonds.
Oh,
on, you feel
talk
me?
your
You
talk,
feel
boy.
me? Chest all the way out.
Yeah.
oh God.
Yeah.
So I just
All the
feel
way
like,
out,
yeah,
man.
when you really living, you feel me, this life, it's ups and downs, you feel me? A lot of people think you just gonna get famous and it's for a lot of people that's gonna come up after us, before us, everybody in this scene, you feel me? It's ups and downs in this. You're not gonna always just
But
be.
it is good that we the underdogs now, cause now it's gonna be a rude awakening. We gonna do what we supposed to do. You feel
Yeah.
me? We needed that though.
But y'all was on the grind the first time around
Nah,
too
we
though.
was
Yeah,
young. It's
for
like when we
sure.
came out, that shit just, I don't know, like everything just came all at once. We was too young to, you feel me, take all that shit in at once. We didn't know how to take that shit in like that. You feel me? Niggas got
Like the same
older,
thing with like us
more
coming to
mature.
like the wilding out. Like you feel me? We did the wilding out, but we didn't do it at
Yeah.
our best ability.
Yeah.
We didn't really show who we was.
Yeah. Y'all niggas
was
You
too
feel
cool.
me?
Now I feel
Like,
like
cause we
glasses on, hella shit.
Cause
Yeah.
I probably just got off a phone call. Something just went on. It's probably just a, you feel me? Something just happened. So I'm
back in the
So
hood.
it's like, so I'm sitting right here, and we with you. But when we leave you and we leave this wild, and now we back into the jungle. So it's, you feel me? It's different. But you feel me? Now
Dumb
we more,
mindset.
we more got our, you feel me? Our heads. We kind of growing up. You feel me? I'm finna be
Growing
21.
up, focused.
Yeah, exactly. I'm finna be 21 now. So you know, we just.
I'm finna,
tryna
I
really
just
get on
turned
our
22,
stuff.
but I'm really 30 something in the head
Yeah.
now. You feel me?
Boy, I believe that.
appreciate it,
You be
man.
talking that wise talk, man. I
Appreciate
see you
it,
got an
man.
old soul. So
Yeah.
tell me about the new project, and it's called
Strictly Only Brothers.
SOB.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
that?
Strictly Only Brothers. Shit, we named it Strictly Only Brothers because motherfuckers, you feel me? You know how it's SOB RBE, they look at it as like, some motherfuckers look at it as like two different shits. It ain't that, you feel me? We a family, we Strictly Only Brothers. It's like we laying the law down. And with this shit, I feel like we bringing a new blueprint, you feel me? Like we brought all our old shit, all them old sounds that niggas was riding them waves, you feel me? We bringing all that shit and we mixing
And
it with the
some
new
new
shit. you feel
Exactly,
me?
and that's why
So
I feel
it's
like
like-
we underdogs too. And I feel like with this project is because it's like
Yeah, cause y'all gotta
the
have
wave
them
that
slaps,
we came
that slap
with,
music
exactly,
still.
and
Yeah.
the wave that we came with and how we was coming. Now you look and you see everybody coming like
rolled
that.
y'all-
Everybody
rolled
coming
y'all
like
way.
And
that.
for a
now. It
minute,
don't
for like
matter.
a year or two, we was running from that sound. Like we was
Yeah.
we was on some different shit. Like, man, I ain't coming on like this no more. We tired of niggas trying to sound like this. You feel me?
Exactly.
On this
And
tape,
it's not even just in the Bay now. Like,
It's
man,
everywhere.
people got y'all flow, y'all like,
Everywhere.
all that.
Exactly. So it's just now I feel like with this Strictly Only Brothers, we just letting you know the origin, like where it came from. But now we giving to you like that same vibe, but it's
Look,
way more mature
way
now. It's
more
way
seasoned
more
and shit, you
seasoned,
feel me?
way
It's-
more
Speaking-
hotter. You feel
Speaking
me?
of the origin, you got to tell. I mean, we touched on what they mean, but
Mhm.
how did SOB and RBE come together? Like the two cliques.
I say really us two for real, cause
So-
I feel like we really brought it together because yeah, we was all homies, like, but us two really having our bond together, we really brought everybody together. Cause it's like
for sure.
if you my brother and you his brother, then it's like you
gonna
gotta
make this shit
mess, you
one.
gotta mess with everybody, cause like we moving as one.
Yeah.
So that's really how it came together, and it was like we was doing music, but we was doing it separate. So it was like, man, let's just come together,
Now,
push
was-
this movement.
Was it strictly only music just based off of You know, because, you know, I know there's no gangbanging in the Bay, but there's cliques, obviously. And, you know, I remember coming up in cliques and, you know, you be in one clique, the homie be from another. Like, is that how, or was it just music groups?
You could say that.
Yeah, because
you could say that.
Because I mean, you have you know, you got athletes, you have parties. Like, see, our clique, we used to throw parties. We was PJK, pimps just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? But then that, because I'm from out here, that then turned into all the dudes in the clique end up also being gangbangers.
I feel like personally
affiliated.
Yeah, we don't gangbang in the Bay, so I feel like we was just RBE we was doing music too, but we was in the street too, getting money.
Yeah.
SOB getting money. That's really the thing, was we just getting money, and then everything else comes secondary.
Right.
It's like, you feel me, the hate, all that, that's what bring the violence and all that and all this and all that, the hate, jealousy. But first, it's just, let me go get some money, and then everything else just came after that.
Later,
but we like, yeah, exactly. But it's more
So
like we all trying to get money, so let's get some money together.
Back then, y'all even as young. So you talked about being young, but y'all had your serious hat on.
Nah, I feel like we was ahead of our time just to be able to be here, just to be able to be with you right now. Of course we gotta have some type of knowing what we doing, but at the same time, it's like it was just more off of you feel me? It was just more off of like, off of what I feel. Now it's more off of knowledge, like knowing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not more just off of a feeling like I feel like this the right thing. It's more like now I know that's the right thing, and why is it the right thing, and you feel me? It's more technical now, more like I know what I'm doing now compared to then I was just doing what I felt like I was supposed to be doing.
Right. So, and then, you know, obviously we got to say, like, where your man Slim?
Man, you know, people be seeing these interviews and be feeling like but we, like I said, strictly only brothers is gang, and I don't know.
We
where
literally just shot a vid yesterday. He just not
know
answering the
where
phone.
he
That's
at.
all it is.
Just
one of them.
Keep it a stack. Nigga
One
ain't
of
picking
them.
up the phone.
Exactly.
Nigga sleep.
Pick
It's
it up,
morning.
bro. Sleep.
He sleep. So that's
It's
why we
that
wanted to clear the
simple.
air. You see the interview.
That simple, bro.
Yeah, they
That
shot a
simple.
video
We
yesterday.
Sleep, man.
For real. We finished with one today too.
Oh, word? So y'all out here working.
Yeah, for sure.
So tell me more about the project, man. Like the songs. Which song y'all the most excited about? What videos we got coming?
We got a video for man, what's crazy?
Zaytoven coming out.
You got one, Zay, Bay Area representative. People don't know Zaytoven is originally from the Bay.
Exactly. So we got that. We got
created that
sauce.
slap and took it to Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
We got that going crazy. We got that coming.
We got that. Oh,
to be honest, I can't even. Yeah.
Whoa.
The intro on the thing is called Pass the Mic.
Pass the mic. We
Start
basically
off going
telling
crazy.
niggas,
Is it a new anti on there?
It's some anti vibes for sure.
Yeah, for
I feel
sure.
like it's some anti vibes.
back that old
I
flow
wouldn't
for
just
sure.
say like a new anti though.
it's the new blueprint.
It's just I feel like
How does it feel to have a classic, like a classic that you know they're gonna play that forever?
yeah. I mean, it's a blessing for real because we made that in my garage. Like
Word.
we got two gold plaques out the garage. We made that and Calvin Cambridge. That whole first SOB RBE tape was recorded in my garage. Like,
Dang.
you feel me? So it's legendary out of Vallejo,
That's
California. Like
Real hustle and flow type.
Exactly,
like,
like-
turn it up because you
This
can hear
nigga-
cars driving
This
by.
nigga used to engineer all our shit.
That's crazy.
So it's just crazy coming from that. Just seeing that we was just kids, just wanting to do this music. We didn't even think that we was gonna take it to this level. That's the thing about it. That's what's so
Like, this
crazy.
shit was just for fun, man.
There it is, and now you getting money doing it. And you know what? SOB RBE in the building. That Strictly on the
sir.
Brothers is on the way,
On the
right?
way, for
When
sure.
can they get it?
When is
What
it?
is
December
coming out?
20th?
The 20th, December 20th.
Ready for Christmas.
Yes, sir.
But I can't let y'all go, man. You see, I got the vest on. Firing squad time. Y'all ready for these
okay.
questions?
Let's get
Y'all
it.
ready for these questions?
Let's get it.
Let's get to it. All right, here we go. And then the nigga got the hiccups, and I just had mouth surgery. I'm all crazy, but I'm still shooting. I'm still about to
Gotta
get.
put that work.
Yeah,
in,
you see the?
man.
I'm
Artist-
like, y'all, I'm
artist
hustling. I
man in
can't
the-
stop.
For real.
Hardest working man in the industry, man.
Good looking. First question we asked, y'all could answer however y'all want to answer it. Loved or feared? Which one would SOB RBE want to be known as?
What you feeling like?
Boy, what you want to be?
Shit. I don't know. Love it get you killed, so I'd rather be fear. You feel me? Show
I
no
think-
emotion towards these niggas.
That's layered. That's so true.
No cap. Love it get you killed out here. I done seen it.
Yeah. I feel like we brothers. You see him, you see me. So he gonna pump that fear in you. Everybody else can love me though.
So see, that's the balance. That's the balance.
That's the balance.
That's the balance.
We gonna get best of both worlds, though.
Now, speaking of fear, what's your greatest fear?
My greatest fear? See, I don't know. I'll probably say, I'd rather die before my mama type shit. You feel me? Like, I don't want to experience that feeling. You feel me? She my everything. That's my
giving me some heavy stuff right now.
No cap. I'd rather, you feel me, leave this world for mine's leave.
I think everybody probably really feels that way. Nobody want to go to their mama funeral. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, though, I done seen the pain of a mama looking at her son. So
but we gonna lead them something good to.
I feel like good. I don't know. I feel like the natural progression is you feel me. You supposed to see this person go because they way older and you feel me. They experience way more life.
You got kids?
Nah, I got one on the way.
Exactly. Like, would you want to see? Like, would you want to see your kid?
Yeah, you want your kid to have
yeah. Like, you gonna be like.
That's why I want to go. I'm gonna leave everybody something. You feel me, to maintain off of.
You want some Tupac shit, boy?
That's how I gotta be. Man. I gotta make sure my people's right. You feel me?
Hey, I hear you. These is heavy questions.
Nah, for sure. You gotta stay ready because you never know shit.
Stay ready. You don't have to get ready.
What, 33?
Yeah.
So you never know. You would have thought that he was
no matter
out
what
the
age
game.
you leave the planet, man. It's a huge loss, and it's nobody wants to go in an untimely manner. But no matter when you go, man, you gotta just step back and not only prepare for it, but
you gotta leave that legacy behind.
Exactly, and that's what we always talk about here. So speaking of best piece of advice you've ever received.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know the best piece of advice I ever received, but I say some of the best things that I seen recently is probably like I seen some where Jay-Z has said like the most like magnificent thing they did was didn't quit or something like that.
The only difference is
and I feel like people I think that's like a underrated thing, or if people look at it overrated.
Persistence.
It seems so simple, but it's real though. Like
it's quitting every day.
Like it could have been that day. Like tomorrow could have been the day you could have ran into whatever situation that was gonna take you over the top, but you just stopped the day before.
I was just finna say that.
And it's a big ass diamond right there. He turned around
and he just stopped, and then you feel me? Somebody else come pick up where you left off and win that fast.
Give me that diamond.
Yeah,
you could have just put in a little bit more work than you was putting in. You would have been set off forever. You feel me? So
worst piece of advice.
Worst piece of advice.
Leaving the hood ain't real. I think
I was gonna leave it there, but you gotta elaborate.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that's some of the most bullshit. I'm gonna just keep it lit. That's bullshit. Like.
Especially when it comes to your safety.
Back to the hood. You could give back to the hood. You could love the hood. You could come through all that, but that don't mean you gotta stay here and risk your life for these people. Because at the end of the day, half the time, whoever kill you or if you die, whatever, they not gonna get on them. They not gonna do nothing about it. They just gonna RIP you, and then they gonna go do what they gotta do because they gotta pay their bills tomorrow. They not finna stop what they got going on and not pay their bills and take care of what they doing. So you basically,
it's truly survival.
Exactly. And on top of that, it's like if people, when you make it out, you bring in the odds or the possibility for more people from that section to be able to make it out, to provide more opportunities for more people. You feel me? So if everybody getting a chance, all right, when you got the chance to take it to the top, but instead you just stop and it's like, nah, because my niggas ain't going to respect me no more. They going to say I ain't real no more if I become the next Jay-Z or Diddy.
Nah, that's real.
Like, you feel me?
As long as you do for your people.
Exactly. Like, as long as you looking out and all this and all that, you should be able to go get your money, be able to go live your life.
Well,
like, you should
be out there getting it. You ain't got time to be on the block.
Exactly. And I feel like that's probably the worst advice, because I feel like that's not saying that I wasn't in a position after these paramedics and things to where we could have just did this or did that, but we went back to the hood and did this and did that. That's because of the people that I had, you feel me, getting who I'm thinking of, who I'm looking up to, and giving me advice, giving me the wrong advice. So I say to all the youngins.
So would you say that kind of, hindered you a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's what really
and
what
the whole
hindered.
movement.
I feel like that's what hindered the whole everything. Really, is just we was more too in the streets than we was caring about the music. I feel
Yeah,
like.
'cause, you know, that's what the fans want to know is like, yo, what's real, what's not real. All
Yeah,
of that
exactly. I feel like we was giving our energy too much into the wrong things. We was giving our energy into the streets. To be
because
honest,
that's
we
what
really,
y'all talk about in y'all music.
Exactly, and we really felt like if you listen to a lot of our music, it was a time where you would hear a lot of like death, like people say that a lot, like, but that's what we was really facing every day. So it was like
to existing.
So it was like, and then a lot of things would be happening. You feel me? It was a lot of close calls in this process. So you feel me?
So now on this new project, are y'all talking about something different?
We got a little bit of that in there too, but I feel like but now I feel like
a little bit.
Yeah,
I
now
see you
I
ain't
feel
got
like
the glasses on.
Oh yeah, you feel me? I'm cool. You feel me? I'm cool.
now I feel like we could really just give our experience now. I feel like now we could tell you what we done went through, what been going on, all this. We got some game to give now. I feel like you got to go through life to be able to have some new stuff to talk about, because otherwise you going to be like these other rappers who just out here saying they just dropping all these songs, but they ain't talking about nothing. It just, the beat cool or whatever, but the substance ain't there. So I feel like with us going through life now, we able to bring that substance even more, tell you even more than we could before.
Right.
Niggas went from being in the middle of that shit to staring at that shit through their review. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's smart. Your worst piece of advice ever?
Shit, worst piece of advice. Shit, let me think. Things I don't really be listening to niggas.
That's why you know it's
I'm
bad
one there
advice.
I'm one there out the other all the time. So you feel me?
That makes sense. We gonna lighten it up a little bit. Favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie?
I say series. I say Fast and Furious.
Okay, Fast and Furious.
I'm gonna have to go with a Butter Rim.
You got a little Pac in you. You got Tupac all the way through.
Nah, for sure. That's my boy.
Yeah, I feel you. All right. Biggest guilty pleasure.
You said guilty pleasure?
Yep. Something that you know that you shouldn't be doing, but you be doing that you love. You can't get enough of.
Shit. Revenge.
Damn. They say that's a Pac line right there.
Nah, for real.
Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy.
Nah, for real.
What's your biggest guilty pleasure?
I'ma just keep it simple, cuz I'm trying to lay back off the weed and shit, you feel me?
Oh, okay.
Perks and all that
Why?
shit, you feel me?
Oh, definitely leave the perks alone.
Yeah, all that shit.
Why the weed?
I mean, shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You just need to put the weed in the paper. It'll lighten you up a lot.
I don't know.
Don't quit the weed. Just put it in the paper.
Nah, that might be what it is, cause I smoke
Just put it
woods,
in
you
the
feel
paper.
me? Maybe if I start smoking woods, I'll be cool, but cause weed ain't really that bad for you.
Yeah.
But shit, I ain't been sober in, I don't know, cuz like
'Cause I felt like when y'all was on Wild 'N Out, all y'all was high.
loaded. I ain't been sober in probably about 3 years. Like, I ain't been a day without not being sober. Like, you feel me? I gotta. I'm trying to cut back and just. I'm probably start smoking for like a month or two. You feel me? See how that shit do one
Take your time.
Nah, for real.
Tough.
After I stop smoking for a month or two, I might start smoking for good. You feel me? I
There
really
it is.
don't think I need
Baby
it.
steps.
That shit really just in my head. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. I started smoking for 2 weeks, like 2 months ago, just to make sure that I didn't need it. Like, I wasn't doing it because I was hooked on it. And then I start back smoking. I gotta smoke and keep my nerves calm. It's just
Understood.
That's for me. Like,
Worst job ever.
I ain't gonna lie, I never had a job.
Worst job. Shit, I worked in the what they call that shit, bro? I worked at a temp agency in the
Oh wow! So you don't know what you was gonna
like
be
a little
doing.
assembly line. I'm lifting hella boxes and shit. You feel me? That's why my back hurt. My back hurt to this day because that shit. You feel me?
Really?
Like, I be in and
Hard
out
labor.
in and out the chiropractor. You feel me?
Damn.
I need to go to the chiropractor, bro.
Nah, that chiropractor serious. I
See,
used to.
everything you have that much money, we be like, man, I need to go back to the chiropractor.
Oh, God. I used to. What was I gonna say? I used to do the massages. Pay like $200 for a massage. You end up paying $200 for a massage. That shit ain't shit.
With the happy ending.
None of that. I ain't with none of that.
Man, that's a guilty
Nah.
pleasure.
Nah, I ain't with none of that. But fuck the massage though, nigga. You go to the chiropractor, spend all you gonna spend probably about like $50-$60 a month. Go get your back cracked twice a week, nigga. You gonna be in the dough, nigga.
Yeah, he
I ain't
putting
gonna
y'all
lie.
up on game.
But look though, first time I went to the chiropractor, You see, I'm slouching right now. I ain't been in like a month or two. You feel
Right.
me?
They had you standing
When
up
I
straight.
first went to the chiropractor, nigga, I must have walked out like.
Feeling like
That
you Captain
chiropractor,
America.
For real, that chiropractor.
He putting y'all up
blessing
on
for real.
game.
Gotta
Gangsters
get
go to
chiropractors.
chiropractors.
Nah, for real.
Oh
Chiropractor
God, bro,
blessing.
all that stress be on the nigga inside the
Yeah,
nigga.
get it off your shoulders.
Crack that shit
One
out.
album that you could listen to for the rest of your life. You only get one.
I'm gonna have to go with me. I'm gonna have to go with All Eyes on Me.
I know you was gonna say that.
I'm
I
gonna have to
knew it was gonna be a Pac album.
I'm gonna have to go 7 Day Theory.
Really? Why?
Hardest album ever made, bro.
Really?
Like that's literally, I feel like on some real like prophecy shit. Like if you listen to Blasphemy, like he literally saying everything
That
that's
was gonna
going on.
happen.
He took like everything from the he took everything from the Bible, and then he took what was going on in real life times and told you that next to what it said in the Bible was gonna happen, so you could see that life is really
so what we
just
say, Tupac
already,
is y'all biggest influence?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
To
damn
God
near,
is
yeah.
like, I ain't, you feel me? I believe in God and all that, but I ain't really religious. I'm more just spiritual. So to me, Tupac is my religion.
You a
You feel me?
Tupacist.
I live by everything he say, everything he said.
Nah,
I
for
live
real.
by that.
That's love right
Bible.
there.
He Bible.
Yeah, well, you know, this is how we end these firing squads real simple. We talked about legacy already. One word
sir.
that describes SOB RBE.
Family
Family for sure.
for life.
There you have it. It's been an up close and personal conversation with the family. SOB RBE.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Nick Cannon Mornings.
That way.